Welcome back, survivors. I'm the Survivalist, and we return to Carnivore's Dinosaur Hunt. So last episode we did a little bit more tinkering around and trying out the decoy. I'll keep that, turn the decoy off and the radar off, because we won't be using those today. And during the episode where I was testing that out, we actually managed to get down a Rex with a single eye shot. So I'm going to definitely try doing that again. I'm going to switch things up to where we'll try it on, so maybe what we'll do... What summer we haven't really gone? Maybe Delpheus Hills at dusk would be a nice one to hunt on. We are going to keep using the lethal mode because we did so much of the series already with the non-lethal mode. Observer, it's more like a novelty thing to me than something you can really make use of. So like, observer mode, it is nice to be able to get close to see the animals just walking, moving around, but there's not much they actually, like, do. Some of them do, like, stop and drink, but that's about all. So it's hard to really say what you could use observer mode for, especially because the dinosaurs and the animals on the maps don't have, like, tied spawn locations. It'd be something different where it's like you could scout out and say, okay, I'm going in observer mode to view this out, scope the scene, this is going to be here, this is over there, they prefer over here, or whatever. Again, it's more like a novelty to just drop in, and if you want to record video or get screenshots or whatever, you have a way to. So, again, it's like novel... Oh, there's a little Pelican Mimus. Yeah, we're not going to go after those guys, because right now they're pretty much endangered species on the maps. There's only, I think, the one Pelican Mimus and one Gallimimus that ever spawn. But I'm sure now that they've, like, gotten this first update out, just to make sure they can spawn, we might see them more often. Or updates will increase the amount they'll spawn per map. I do hope they kind of fix the rail system they have in place for them, too. It's like, that episode on the Great Forest is kind of funny to watch them basically go running off together along the same path. It's like a pair of, like, little stooges or something running around together. Okay, but the objective here is going to be a Rex hunt. And the best way I can think of for getting the eye shot is actually going to be trying to make bait for it. So I basically just have to find a good area that has something I can take down as the bait. Although that would be an interesting hunting tool now that I think about it too, is if you could actually put down, like, bait for certain animals. Like you could... Oh, well, there's an Ankylosaur. Or still is. See, no, I'm going to leave you alone because this isn't a good spot, really. Kind of hoping you'll run off somewhere else. What I wouldn't mind doing is trying to get something down at this watering hole up ahead we're nearing. Actually, I'm kind of surprised that I can be this close to the Ankylosaur, and he's not really picking us up. Oh, there we go. Finally picked us up. Like, if I can find something down by the water there... I think I'd use that. So this would be a nice, big, wide open area. I could easily see where it's coming in from. And even try to adjust my position, if need be. Oh, I think I... Whoa, only 3.06. I feel like that's kind of tiny. On the one hand, I could use you for bait, but on the other hand, if you are that tiny, let me walk up to him and see. Yeah, kind of hard to say. I almost wonder if I could scare him more to go into the, I'm going to try that and see. Maybe I can actually scare him into going back towards the water hole there. And if I can do that... That's it. No, 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 no. Other way, other way. Go to your left. No. I don't know. It almost seems like once an animal gets scared, it even has its own path it tries to follow, too. I was going to say, if I could scare him back to the watering hole there, I could easily take a stego down right in that. And that would work pretty well for a little bit of bait. But that'd be an interesting thing where you could... Actually, maybe even that would be an interesting thing you could use decoy for. You put down, like, a speaker, and when you play it through, you give it, like, the cue from your device to play the call out where the speaker is. Oh, although I do see... Looks like maybe that Ankylosaur from earlier is going to come in handy. Maybe I'll even try an eye shot on Yankee, too, although... truth be told, his head looks like it's kind of stuck in the, rock there. Okay, that should have been the eye shot, but for some reason it looked like it was behind. Ah, shoot. Okay, so, Trike got us there. I'm going to try again to set this up. But, that's another thing. That shot, I did not think it would land where it did there. It almost feels like certain times when you shoot, the bullet takes longer to reach the target. Like, an example there was with the Trike, where I thought it would have been a straight shot right to the eye from where I had the reticle, but it almost seemed like it hit back and through it. But we'll try to do this again proper, see if we can put bait down, draw it into it, and just get some result. Okay, so where are we dropping in this time? Looks like kind of from the opposite end, but... Again, if I can find something I can use for bait... Probably go pretty smooth. Let's see. Oh, yeah, there's bait. And he's actually walking right towards us, too. Okay, so that is our bait placed right in the middle there. Now, if I can try getting up onto, like, here. There we go. This might be an interesting way to hunt. Got our bait right out in the middle there. Rifle's reloaded. Okay, so Ankylosaur just behind us. I don't know if we'd actually see a Ceratops or anything this early. Like, I know one of the things was supposedly that the carnivores are attracted to the gunshots, or when your weapons go off. So maybe we might get lucky? Hard to say. I don't want to sit here too long waiting, but... Yeah, this might be a little too early to drop in to find anything or see anything coming, so... Let's head off for another spot. So I definitely want to stick to using the watering areas, just because those are the ones that'll give me the best, like, line of sight and visibility for anything around them. Oh, now, getting up there would make for a really good shooting spot, but I don't think we'd be able to climb that. Well, you know what, I can still give it a try to see in case. We have been able to fumble our way up onto some pretty big things, so yeah, we might actually be able to get up here. When in doubt, just button mash. Or not. Okay, so maybe we can't get up on this Or could I? Let me see. Okay, up on there. Crouch in through here. Up onto this part. Hippity hop our way. Oh, come on, we're almost there. Aha, so I can get up here. Well, this is a very, very good vantage point to get to. That's just I have to be able to see if there's anything around us. And oh, actually, oh wow, I can see the Rex all the way out here. So at least we know where the Rex is, but I don't have anything I could use to, like, bring him in. I don't want to try to snipe him. Is he actually coming in? He is coming in this way. I might be able to just kind of let him do his own thing for a while. Oh, actually, that might be our bait there. Okay, see, the cloud came through on the other side of him. So, oh, this is going to be tricky. I wouldn't mind getting, like, a shot at the Rex from up here. So this is going to be a very nice line of sight out to where he should be, like, coming in. Yeah, there it is. Not very big. Although, with the bit of glare from... do I try the long shot, or do I sneak in to get a bit of a better chance? I'm going to actually sneak in to get a bit of a better chance at him. Okay, so I think right about here's a good spot. Let his head go down. There we go. I'm actually starting to get reliable kills on Rexes now, so that's very cool to see. So let's go and see how much he's actually going to be worth for points. Like, I can't really do anything about the trike he ate, but again, that's just seems to be the best way to maybe hunt Rexes, are to bait them out. Okay, I think that's 25 for the trike. And... ooh, 129 I think has to be the Rex then. The problem is, they're on top of each other. No, I want the Rex, though. There we go. Okay, we'll get that out of there. Yeah, so I think that's going to be how I have to hunt Rexes, is use bait to actually, like, draw them out. You know what? I'm going to do this again. I'm going to go to the Great Forest and try this, just because I do have the time. And this might be the best strategy I can recommend for if you guys are trying to get Rexes more reliably, is to make use of the habits of them. If you put down a meal for them to go and snack on, that might open them up to be much more easily handled. So we'll go Great Forest, dusk or day. You know what? Let's go for day. Just to see if maybe I can actually get a longer shot without having to worry about, like, the lighting effect a bit. We'll drop in, see if we can figure out where the Rex is and where we might be able to get a good spot to, like, bait it out. But I kind of like this. It's something where it's a little bit more unorthodox for how you'd hunt it, but it does seem to be rewarding if you do it. Oh, actually, this is quite the interesting spot to, like, be dropped in at. Oh, no, Pelican Mimus. So we'll probably start... Okay, now this is going to be a little bit more difficult to try and figure out the Rex, because we don't have as nice of, like, distance we can see through... Oh! Sounded more like came from back behind where he was. Oh, well, we do have our source of bait right there. I honestly don't know if I hit him or I hit the ferns in front of him. Oh, no, it was him. Okay, and I do see a trike up there. Although I thought I heard something else. Oh, yeah, you can see the little pair of stooges together there. Yeah, so those guys do get stuck together, basically. So they have their... I wonder if it's just like a general pathway that leads all around the map that they've... kind of will get stuck with. Okay, nothing drawn out or lured out quite yet. That should be the parasaur going down, though. Something... Oh. Well, that'll be the stego going down. Yeah, there he goes. Okay, so we got some bait getting placed around here. I guess I got to. There you guys go. We'll put you out of your little loop misery. You know, eventually we'd have to hunt those guys. Like, they're just animals and part of the game, too, at this point, so... Okay, but I think it's safe to say the Rex or the Stratos aren't, like, too close to here. So I think we might have seen them starting to walk in towards something if that were the case. So where else could we try going? Yeah, given the pattern the Rex normally has for, like, how it spawns in, I feel like I want to try north. Yes, I think that's north. Oh. See, now that one didn't seem like it was the eye, but it did register as, like, a takedown. So I don't know what's going on with some of these. That seemed like it was much more behind it than actually the eye for where you have the shot land. Okay, well, at least with those down... I was hearing a bit of noise from something, but... Actually, I do hear noise from something. No, just a little stego. Okay, you know what? We're going to leave these guys alone. This... Okay, that's just a rock. I don't know, it just kind of stood out for the color. It looks a little different than the others for coloration there, but... Actually, how small are you? 2.91. Yeah, I do admit, I think it would be kind of nice to get a better way of, like, sizing up the animals. Like, I know in Saurian Target's videos, he suggested the metal, like bronze, gold, or bronze, silver, gold, diamond, etc. And I know other people suggested, like, maybe young to old, but I think I kind of lean more to the metal system. Just because, like, age doesn't always define how big the animals are going to be. You can have old animals that just don't get very big, or you can have young ones that are super large for some reason. I think it'd be a little bit more dynamic just to have it again, as they could be, depending on their size, you might have bronze, silver, gold as how you'd be able to rank them for what their score might be. Okay, right, so... Well, we do have potential bait right there. Okay, so that didn't count as the, Oh wait, did that take him? I don't know if that took him down. Nope, because that's his angry roar. Okay, I was going to say... I wasn't sure if we got him down, but it seems like the eye shots are really hard to get. Either that, or I've been aiming... Maybe I gotta give a little bit more lead, because we did see the one sniper round that I tried against him. Didn't quite line up. So I know there's a trike. Must be on the other side of this rock now. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, see, like, it almost goes through their head. So, like, that's a bit weird. I've got to figure out how the exactly leading is going to work. Maybe I've been shooting too far forward or too far back. But we're at least getting some things down, so... I just don't think the Rex is, like, near enough to make use of these yet. So that's always the big thing, is first figuring out where he is, and then figuring out what you can use for bait. Okay, so the only thing I can think of for where he might still be is going to be up ahead. At that watering hole. Yeah, because I think there's... Okay, that's just a rock. For a second there, I don't know, until it, like, pops into a certain range, the coloration on some things looks a little bit weird or different at times. Let's see. Let's try to sneak our way up and along. Okay, anything around here at the moment? So I admit this is probably where I would try to put down the bait for him. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like there's anything even here. Yeah, I don't see anything around here right now. I was hoping maybe I'd get lucky with a parasaur or a stego or any herbivore or even a cerrato I could just put down. And maybe that would slowly draw one out. Looks like there's absolutely nobody here. Okay, let me think. I hear something. Huh, there's definitely something over this direction, but I don't have any idea what it actually is. I thought it was me. Footsteps, but I don't really know. I was hoping to try to get at least one more this episode, but I think I might have to call things here just with the time limit. Yeah, I'm going to have to mind the time limit. I was hoping maybe I could have baited it out, but I don't think I'll be able to get the chance to. I still gotta mind just how long certain episodes in that do run, so at least we got to try the first one, and maybe next episode we'll go to Bismachi to try baiting it out again. And then we did get a few things down. Okay, but I think that was a pretty nice episode to show baiting the Rexes might be your best bet to get a more guaranteed proper shot at those eyes for it. Thank you guys, though, for joining me on this episode of Carnivore's Dinosaur Hunt. No, excuse me. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to give it a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure to leave all the comments right down below. Okay, it's just the way I was rubbing up against something there. If you do have any other, like, suggestions, requests, or ideas for stuff to do in Dinosaur Hunt, do let me know. Because, I mean, we are starting to kind of tap out of content. We've really seen everything there is to see, gotten everything we can get. So the series might not be going too much longer, just with how much we have captured in it. But I still want to try to take some suggestions in before that point and put them on video if we can. So again, thank you guys for watching, and until I do see you in the next video or episode, please remember, as always, survivors... Ooh, sorry about that. Please remember, as always, take care and stay alive.